What the dog doing?
Hello. Hello. It is indeed a new model. I'm hiding a little bit so I can show you so we can have a little bit of a reveal. It's not going to be very much just because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to use it and play games because it's very, very thick. It's very large. But I do want to show you because I think I'm going to use it for some chatting streams, some short content, some other stuff like that that isn't necessarily streams. And so I want you to see it before I do all that. It's like, yeah, new model. Um, oh, Joker redeemed first. Oh my god, Joker got it. Um, Potato, thank you for the daily dining check-in, and Joker, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Jenny, thank you for the daily dining check-in as well. You Ray, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Hello, Jenny and Potato. Yeah. Oh, Cheese Wizard, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Aston, thank you for the daily dining check-in. I see a bird peeking. There's a little bird. There's a little bird. Hello, hello. Thank you for the head pet, Ray. I'm sorry that all your stuff's invisible right now. A head to pay. Head to pat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dead Knight, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Is that it? It is! We have a hat! We have a hat and we have our little heart. Stray, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Here to sniff the feets. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, yeah, I'll show you the model. I'll show you the model. And then it's so funny. When I was writing you all the announcement on Discord, I discovered that there's expressions as well. So I'm gonna have some fun actually setting those like assigning those to different things so that way like if you follow it'll work and stuff like that just like the other models because like we can use this for chatting or other stuff but I'll move a little bit so you can actually see my face now. Here's a hat, guys. Whoa. Yeah, I actually really love hats. It's funny that like Vara's never had a hat, but I love hats. um but I'll move a little bit. You can see a little more. You can see the face. Usually you start with like the feet, but in this case we're gonna start with this and we'll go from there with these. I think that that's okay. Um yes. 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 Aren't we cute? Isn't our little face cute? I tried to make it as close to 2D Vara as possible. Um so cute, so cute. I tried to make it as close as possible. I think there's a little bit of room. Yeah, squeaky toys. I think there's a little room for me to adjust the tracking and stuff. But honestly, I was so excited to show you. I was so excited to show you that I couldn't wait. I did not only did I stay up super late to work on this. Actually Stray was with me the whole time, so Stray knows. We went to bed at like 2:30 and then I still stayed up until 3 a.m. like staring at it and then I couldn't sleep because I was staring at it and then all day at work I kept staring at it and so I was like, you know what? I was going to hide it and wait, but I was like I have to show them. That way we can use it. That's just cute, but pretty cute. Yeah. So, let me move a little bit more and show you. Do you see what I mean right away, though, by, like, it feels like we should be in woo-wah? It has, like, the woo-wah vibes. Um, but yeah. Yeah, let me show you a bit more. I might have to back up a little bit to show you some more. We are gonna be quite large because we do have wings and such. Um, so that is gonna be a time. We'll have to get used to making sure that they're in the right spot. I think I'm also not quite centered somehow. We'll figure that out. It's fine. It's fine. We have a little necklace on, and we got flowers everywhere. Um, the excitement is too much. The excitement has been too much, honestly. It has been too much, and I was just like, you know what? I have to show you. You have to know. The purple feathers turned into flowers. It's true. The purple feathers did turn into flowers. Um, she's still adjusting her size. Yeah, we're still adjusting. We're still adjusting. The magic power is a bit unstable. It's a little unstable. We gotta find our footing a little bit here. Um, I'm really excited about all the wings happening. We could see we have our head wings and our back wings. Um, oh, the venti braid. Yeah, we do have the braid. We do get to keep the braid. A reminder that this is a 3D model, so it does turn all the way around, right? So it kind of feels like 2D with the way that it looks, and just general vibes. But this is in the third dimension. I'll have to show you at some point with like a full background on it. Um, Honestly, I probably should have put like a full background on and use that for this, but it's okay. It's all right. Wait, where is the other chunk of hair hanging from her right over her shoulder? I actually couldn't quite see. This is a customizable model, so we can't be exact here. We can't be exact. Um, I thought we'd have some fun with it. I thought I could have some fun with it. I looked at it last night and I was like, "Ooh, I think that could be a fun project." Um, and there's certain things that we've never gotten to see before that we do get to see with this particular version of the model, just because I'm not skilled enough with Vroid. I do not have the skills. Um, but of course there's other things that we can't quite have that we want. Um, Next you'll be in the fourth dimension. Yeah, I'm gonna stick my hands through your screens, through your devices, and yeah. She cut it off. She trimmed it off. Maybe. I'll show you more. I'll show you more. I'll back up a little bit more and go like this so you can see the full all of this. We are just standing here for now, so I can show you everything appropriately, and then we will. I'll adjust. I'll put us into a little seated position, for a little while we kind of look at everything. Dear God, she's gonna hop into our dreams. Yeah, yeah, maybe, maybe I will. We do not have arm tracking. We could set it up technically, but I chose not to. So we just have face tracking with this, which I think is fine because again, for the purposes that we're using it for, I'm not entirely sure that I'm gonna be able to stream with this again. But I do think that it's really pretty, so I wanted to show you. Um, and you can see we have like the green to blue to purple hair. Like whisper one whisper watch YouTube. Yeah. Um So we never in Vara's actual design. Her hair at the bottom is purple. I don't know how many of you know that. Her hair's purple at the bottom. It's blue, and then it trickles up between blue and green in the back. I'll show you what the back looks like. But this is actually the closest we've ever actually gotten to that in a model. Because every other model we've ever used it has been impossible to add 3 colors to the hair. It's impossible to do it, except for with this one so far. Um, but yeah, let me show you more. Gotta back up a little bit. Gotta back up. Gotta back it up. You get this full view. I will turn around so you can see the back. I'll give you the full front. Of course, like the legs and everything are not that exciting. You know, it's not that exciting, but you could see them. You can see we got some heels on and stuff like that. But just so you know that it exists, full size. And I'll show you the back. This is the closest we've ever gotten to like the real back of what Vara would look like. This is 3D, so like the wings do clip. They do clip. It is problematic sometimes. Um, but we're working with it. For some, it is really exciting. Uh, is actually perfect for something else I'm doing. Oh wait, I said too much. Ooh. But yeah, so here's the back. We do have you'll notice we have safety shorts on. We have to have safety shorts on because this dress is very short and the 3D models that you see don't come with underwear. So we do have safety shorts. We did handle that, so that way there's no issues there. Um, if there's any, I did have two problems earlier where the clothes fell off. So we are covered just in case. We are covered. I'm hoping nothing happens. Um, but it is a 3D model, so sometimes, stuff does get a little funky with 3D models sometimes. Um, she grew back her leg. Yeah, a little bit. This one, it would be impossible for us to have like the porcelain leg, and I think that that's okay. I think there's so much else that we can do, especially like bust up, that I'm really not bothered by not having it in this case. Always prepared to kick anyone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who likes short shorts? But I like short shorts. Yeah. Did you glue them on? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We glued them on. Yeah, cat noises, cat noises. But yeah, I hope y'all like it. And we'll sit down and yap for a couple of minutes just because I want to stare at it. I'm sure you probably want to stare at it too for a little bit. And then we'll do some blueprints, yeah? And I'll also grab a hydrate. Like it? We love it. Yeah, I hope it's all right. You can kick me first, yeah? Let me adjust our pose here. I hope it workies. I hope it works. Um I will have to adjust where we are, but there's so many different poses. I had to write down the one that I was going to use and hope that it showed up properly. Because it shows up like this. It's a little bit buggy. I can't go, well, I can go all the way because we are fully clothed. But, this is not quite right, There's something it's not quite right. So I'll go like this a little bit, go like this a little bit, and there we have it. There we have it. We could sit for a while. Hi everybody over on YouTube. Hello, blue and green. Thank you. Yeah. Welcome in everybody over on YouTube. There's actually quite a few of you that popped in. Alright. But yeah. I figured we'll sit and hang out for a few. We could yap, we could talk about it. This was made by, I should tell you, I should give you the credits, shouldn't I? So, this is a customizable model, a 3D customizable model created by Pastel and Palette. You can find this on VGen. They also have Twitter accounts that you can go look at if you want to. Um, and yeah, I think it's quite cute. This is actually version 2 of the model. They did have a first version that came out quite a long time ago. I think November of 2025, at least at the latest. Um, but now in July of 2026 they got version 2. We love it, right, chat? At least you already got a response this time. Favorite color is blue? Nice. I really like blue. Green's my favorite, though. The head wings actually look more like wings. I agree. I agree. I really didn't do so well with the wings on, like, custom Vara, just because I'm not skilled with Vroid. And plus, like, with Vroid, you can't even get this kind of stuff with Vroid. Like, you can try, but you really have to, like, pay somebody, to do a lot of this stuff. I say this with full respect, but the other model's head wings look like hanging feathers. I agree. I 100% agree with you. 100%. Let's do, I say two of the things that really drew me to this one, because, like, if I wanted these wings, right? If I wanted wings that look like this, I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. If I wanted, um, wings that looked as good as these ones, I would have to pay hundreds of dollars. I would have to pay somebody hundreds of dollars to get them. Um, and you know, I just I don't have hundreds of dollars right now for that. I'm actually on the vertical. I am going to adjust the size of the model really quick. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to adjust where we were where we were on this screen so you could actually see me. Um But yeah. Now when she spins in her chair, we will know. Technically, I mean, I don't have it set up, right? I only have face tracking, so it won't spin, but I can make it spin. Um, Thank you for the daily 90 check-in, Dragonfly. This gives the bird isn't knocking on the window anymore. It came in and is waiting on the windowsill for its sugar water. Yes. Yes. I require I require an offering of sugar water and flowers. She's staring into our souls? Yeah, she sure is. uh emote only? Dragonfly with emote only messed up. Yeah, I guess we gotta turn emote only on, huh? Do I have to do that? Oh, right, did it. Enabled, disabled, enable emote. There we go. We have emote only. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. New model, and we're talking about the model, and we put emote only on. It's crazy. Welcome in everybody over on YouTube. Not for me though. Yep, if you're a VIP, you're safe, which is actually most of you generally. There's tons of you who are VIPs now. Um, I just like we can kind of float around a little bit. You know what I mean? Like we can we can float about a little bit. But you'll be seeing this around um for some shorts. I think I'll mess about with some shorts. Um and I'll mess about with the tracking, but generally you'll see this around for like thumbnails, and you'll see this around for some shorts, and maybe if we do like chatting, you might see this one around because I think she's really pretty. I really like so much about her. Um there's a few bugs. But I do expect them to eventually be addressed. Um you know, there's a few things that will get better over time, I think, with this model. Um, and yeah, it's just different, It's a different one to have around. Bug swear, ah! Thank you, Sai, for the daily Danny check-in. You missed the model reveal, but you get to see it just up on the screen already. Oh yeah. I'm also I know that like the tracking could probably be better on the face, like on the mouth. I could probably make it a little bit more in tune. However, honestly, I'm just so excited that we can smile with this one because with custom Vara, despite changing so many of the feet, like so many of the I say toggles, but so many of the like mapping stuff in there, it's still the smile still doesn't work. So like here I could do some expressions. I can wink. It doesn't work quite well. But that's just because I'm not good at winking. Um I did also when I was writing you the announcement, I noticed that there's expressions, so I'll show you them. So there's this. Oh, did it not work? Hold on. Do I have to do it like from here? I do have to do it from here. Look. You can have sparkles. Looked like you were tweaking out. Yeah, sometimes if I like look down, we can kind of tweak out stuff like that. Um, but yeah, we could have sparkles. We could also do hearts. I thought these were really cute. I found these by accident as well. These are the first ones I looked at, and I was like, wow, wow, because I had to put the Discord role in the message, and so I put it on, and I was like, ooh, they added like 2D expressions to the 3D that we could set. I don't know what else there is. Um Oh, this is like a crying one. Oh no. Oh no. I think that's it. That's it. That's it. Those are the only three that are set right now. There might be more hidden somewhere. Because I didn't even know that those were there. I'll be real. I didn't know they were there until literally when I was writing the message. Um, but yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I liked so much of the way that you could like color it. It was a little difficult to figure out. But you could set a gradient for like everything. Like every piece of hair you can set a gradient for almost. So that's how we're able to have it like so pretty and have like so many different shades of green and blue and everything else. And the hair in the back and all. Um, just because they had the gradients. Hype. Hype. A bunch of spinning dinosaurs on a hype. Um, but yeah. We'll probably I'll have to switch this out to play blueprints because I think that this is too thick. Um, we could try, but I imagine we'll probably like lag because I know we even like lag out with blueprints when I'm using the regular model. We could try. We could try though if you want to. Um, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it. You'll be seeing it a bunch. You'll be seeing it in thumbnails, especially for the YouTube. Because Wardo has a lot of uh posing options. Uh so we'll be able to do a lot of that. So it'll be a lot of thumbnails. I am going to take advantage of how pretty the model is to make some shorts specifically for TikTok. Um so you're gonna see some silly things over on TikTok that aren't like my usual just like clipping of streams. Um Probably. And plus, because I want to get back into having fun with making short form content. Before for a while, I've been making the short form content, but I haven't been having fun with it. Because I think I'm taking it too seriously, and so I think I want to take a step back and not be so serious, and just like just post random things, even if it's stuff that like a professional page wouldn't post. I think I'll just do it anyway. Like the silly little trends and stuff. I think I might do some of them. Do a small reveal as well on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, the only so I have to do. I'm trying to do as much as I can for both for like YouTube and for TikTok. Um, but for YouTube, the problem is a lot of the stuff's gonna get demonetized. Like I get basically like every day now that I post something on YouTube, I get an email that it's demonetized because like in Roblox, anytime there's music in it, it gets demonetized, or like in-game music, or like literally anything, literally any music, especially with the shorts too. That's why I use that same music in every short because it's the only one that I haven't been copyrighted for. It's the only one that I haven't gotten copyrighted for. So I've just been using that. So like I have to find like good alternatives, or at least fall within the guidelines of like posting something that's like within like 10, 15, or 20 seconds. Like it has to be like under a minute. So I can't like yap for 2 minutes in a clip and put some music in it. They'll copyright me. It has to be under a minute. So it'll be good for like a couple tiny small things. I'll try to post as much as I can on both. Just because like why not post them on both? But it's likely a lot of it will get taken down on YouTube. Um, just because that's the way that it's gonna be. Mhm. Mhm. Welcome in over on YouTube. Welcome in. But yeah. This kind of like over the weekend I was like struggling with like what to do next. I've talked about it a few times, but like what to do next. Like I just don't have like the drive, or I haven't had the drive or like energy or the like um hmm, the just like the motivation or like juice to do anything. I just haven't had it. Like to especially like editing stuff or like making new things for content. And I think a lot of you have probably been able to tell. But this just kind of brought me a little bit of extra joy, a little bit of extra life. Um, Something fun to like look at and work on that was new and different. And it's given me some ideas for different things that I could do with it. Um, Again, not that like we can super use it for streams probably, just because it's gonna be really resource heavy. Um, but like other stuff, you know? Because who would scroll past this? You know? Who's gonna look at this and scroll past it? They're at least gonna look at it. They're at least gonna look at it, even if they end up hating it. They'll look at it for a second, right? And we're bright enough for that. Spooner, thank you for the daily dining check-in. Let me grab this hydrate. Um, but yeah, pretty burr. Yeah, actually, I was just talking to Stray about it. That I'm so attached to this design, like not this model, but I'm so attached to Vara as a design, that like she's like my baby. Like nothing is better than her design to me in my eyes. You know what I mean? Anytime I see her in any form, I'm like, ah, she's just so pretty. She's just so great. Um, and I really hope I get to do the design justice. Like I really hope that that some of this stuff like I can make improvements on, and like some of this stuff can go really well. Um, so that everybody can see this design. Everybody can see Vara. Worm Vara hanging in the distance. Oh, good. Emote only has been disabled. Everybody is free to speak again. Everybody has their words back. Sorry, I was grabbing a drink. I'm gonna grab another one too. I meant to grab one at the beginning, but it's already been a half hour, so. Alright. Well, now that my cheeks hurt a bunch because I was smiling that whole time and emoting to you, um, perhaps, perhaps we get into the game? Or we try to get into the game? What do we think? Word. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Breeze and air. Pretty. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. If y'all ever see some random trend that you just want to like have a Vara edit to, let me know. Let me know. I'll do like a little pretty Vara edit. I have a couple things in mind that basically I'm just gonna like record a whole bunch of different like little sections of Vara, of this version of Vara, and like put it out there. And then I'll do a couple trends and like other things that are just around at the time. I gotta like look around. I don't know what's around right now. Um, and then we'll just have fun with this one. I think this one we'll just have fun, you know, especially because like I don't know. I finally I feel like a gotcha character right now. You know, I feel like a gotcha. Hmm. Let's see. Let me I guess I should try to open blueprints. Yeah. You should have a war with YouTube viewers and Twitch viewers. Well, there's not really any YouTube viewers, so there's really no war to have. Um, right now it says we got 15 people watching the Twitch. By the way, I appreciate y'all watching. That's the highest we've number we've had in a long time. So I appreciate that. Right now, oh, we actually have 6 concurrent on the YouTubes. Hi, YouTube. Hi, 85 views already on the YouTube. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Um, this model feels a bit more expressive. I don't know why. Oh, it certainly is. It's certainly more expressive than our custom Vara. Um, I don't know what's up with that one. Like Stray did everything right. Like it's nothing that Stray did because Stray's the one that did the blend shapes on it, and Stray's the one that's really helped me a lot with the custom. It's something to do with my mapping and my tracking, and I don't know exactly what or why, but she doesn't smile. This one smiles by default, which is nice. Generally, like I don't have to try very hard to smile. Um, but I can like move around a little bit more. The eyes move a little bit better, you know, stuff like that. Um, we have a little bit more life. Like I can even, I could really move around a little bit. Welcome in over on YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see if I can open blueprints, yeah? Let's see if we lag the whole thing out, yeah? Are we ready for Scuff Stream? It might be Scuff Stream. Honestly, I kind of don't even want to play blueprints tonight, but we do need something to do, whether we use this model or not. Let's see. Let's see it burn. Yeah, models first Scuff. Lag it up. Yeah. Lag it up. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's open blueprints and see how it goes, and then I'll leave it just on this one. We don't need frames. Who needs frames? That's how it was when we played Palworld. I was going back over the weekend and like getting some clips and stuff like that. Wow, none of you said anything, but like for good chunks of gameplay, you can't see anything because it's like 1 frame an hour. And y'all just took it. You just didn't even care. You were like, "Oh, well, we still have audio. It's like a podcast." And that was it. You didn't even nothing. No commentary, no nothing. Crazy. Let's open blueprints. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's a good test. It's kind of like a test stream as well, because I have no idea how it's gonna go with this model. I saw the bird, it was pretty. Okay, it's open at full screen. I hate that it opens full screen every time. There's no reason for that. It should just save it. And I'd like to actually monitor the stream. So I'm gonna open up Twitch myself so I can look at it. Settings, graphics, and this off of full screen. Perfect. I forgot how big this is, how big Blueprints is. Okay. It looks like we're alright right now. I mean, who knows what'll happen. But we're doing okay. Let me just turn this on over here. That way I can see what's happening. There we go. I like to monitor when there's like new stuff going on. Let me move myself first so that we can all see me. What do we think of this? Is this a good spot? Let's see. It might be a little bit too big. Might be a little too big, but we'll start with this. Oh, you actually can't see me at all on the vertical. Go like that. I might have to like readjust stuff around all the time. I might have to honestly set 2 different scenes for 3D and 2D. Invisible redeems. I know, I'm sorry for the invisible redeems. Thank you for the send help and the chat uppies and the head pat. We used our imagination when there was 1 frame. I'm sure you did. I'm sure of it. You had to, because there was nothing there to see. Let's see. Where is Blueprints? Blueprints. Right here. I have the spooky music on in the background. Oh, I have to adjust that. That's not the right size. None of this is the right size, actually. In all formats, vertical and horizontal, it's not the right size. Oh, I forgot, with blueprints, I can't have the, thing on. I have to turn the frame off. There we go. How does that look for you all? And while I adjust the, vertical viewers, here you are. We're good. Ooh. A nice little sparkly noise, but there's no cardigan. There's no cardigan. We need a refund. We should probably, like, maybe we should do a big refund. Let everybody have their points back. I wonder if I do that too often, I'd get in trouble with Twitch. Not that it matters, it's like free currency, but like, you know. I wonder if it's considered cheating. Invisible cardigan, it's true. Invisible cardigan. Alright. Can everybody see and hear? Looks like we can. I just want to double check. We got the mic, we have the game audio, we have the game open. I think we're good to go. I think we'll give it a go. I think we'll give it a shot. All I have to do is move the Twitch chat so we can see everything. Thank you, Ray, for helping me with the YouTube chat. I appreciate it. And the Twitch chat. Truly best mod. Okay. Good to go. We got the chats. We can hear everything. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, hi, St. Pringles. You missed the reveal. But we'll have pictures later, and there's also the VOD. There's always the VOD. But yeah. We're 3D'ing it up. We got little purple hairs too at the end and everything. I will check the VOD, yeah. There'll be plenty of shorts because I'm going to record a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna record a bunch of stuff. But let's go. Let's play Blueprints. And if we lag, I will change the model. But for now, we're okay. We're gonna continue with day 9, and we'll see what happens. We will see. So far, we're alright. I keep looking over to the side. When you see me go all the way and look like this, I'm looking at my phone to see if it works. Alright, day 9. We're going to blue that prince, we are. You know what? I forgot my notes. Okay. We're gonna remember the strategy we tried last time. Okay. Remember it well. Stress test. Yeah, we're doing a stress test. Okay. Got this. We are good to go. I got a pencil. I got this. You know, I also have this other thing here on the side. I got mail today. I finally got mail. I had to wait for something from Google so I could actually start getting paid from YouTube. I had to wait for it to come and it finally came. It's amazing. So I can finally set that up at some point. Put that over here as well. Let's go. How are we doing? Oh my god, we're moving and we're not struggling. Alright. Let's remember. We want to fill up from the bottom up. Every row from the bottom up. We'll start over here and we'll move around. Not a great start. Not good at all, honestly. We're probably just going to take the bedroom. It gives us another option. And whenever we enter this room, we'll get 2 steps. Because we will be going in and out of this space quite frequently. Towards the beginning. So that is not a problem for us. I'm just looking around to make sure there's nothing special in here. Do you yourself upgrade your PC? I'm not tech savvy, but my bro, and he helps me upgrade stuff. I actually have not touched my PC. I bought a pre-built, with what I could afford in, 2024 for $800, and that's what I've been using since. It hasn't, in many ways, it has been a struggle. I don't want either of these yet because they'll close it off. We'll take the den. I'm hoping to kind of go back, like backwards, which is why I'm continuing up this way. I won't unlock these other rooms yet. What I'll do is I'll start with this one and hope we can backtrack. See, like, we can take the chapel. Which isn't the worst option. I think we will. The parlor would be fine as well, but I don't want to lock us out of that whole side. The parlor would give us a couple gems, though. I think we'll do it, because we still have 2 ways. We still have the den the other way. We also have from the entrance hall and the other side, so we're not, like, all hope is not lost. I've really wanted to upgrade my PC for quite a while now. I just can't afford to. I kind of need something to, like, fall from the sky into my lap at this point. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. This one is lying because these both say the same thing. So, the answer is the black box. Alright. We should technically backtrack already, which kind of seems crazy to like waste all the steps to backtrack, but we should backtrack. Because I would like to get the utility closet. Honestly, the secret passage isn't bad because we can go the other way around. We could just grab the pantry. That's also not an awful choice. Gives us 4 coin. Saves our gems. I think we'll take the pantry, honestly. We get an apple, so we get a couple steps. And we pick up the coin. And apparently, is it these that has some kind of a clue? It doesn't. There was somewhere in one of these rooms, like the kitchen or something, you can do stuff. I don't think we've seen the kitchen just yet. Back out this way. We'll go here. We still have the option of going out the parlor, if and when we need to. How's the stream doing? We looking alright. We should... Oh my. We could do the same thing on this side where we go up and try to go around. What day is it? 9? So we could go to the commissary, or at least have the commissary available to us. If we collect enough coin, we can go back to it. Getting a key would not be awful as well, because we don't have any keys. Honestly, I might grab the commissary this time. I feel like my spidey senses are tingling, and I think we will need the commissary. What do they have to offer today? Magnifying glass, shovel, gems, and a gem. Really, we might want the shovel. We have to get 2 more coin to get the shovel, but... Honestly... We're really cutting ourselves short if we take the hallway, because it gives us 1 way. And we just gotta hope that we can power through. We could take the passageway. It gives us 2 options. However, it is 2 gems. So I think we'll take the... I think we'll take the hallway. Not that, like, the hallway isn't great for us, but it is what it is. My spidey senses went off once, and then I what? It's magic because I don't like spiders. Yeah, there it is. Oh, we should technically grab the chapel. I don't want the chapel because they're gonna take all our coin. But if we get the chapel, we can go underneath and on top. Oh, what do we think? Would you ever try to upgrade certain pieces or just purchase another pre-built? My younger brother too, but looking to upgrade his a little. I just get so nervous with it, like I'm afraid I'm gonna like break it. And if I break it, then like I'm toast because I don't have any like extra money. So I'm just like too nervous to play around with it. I guess our only option here is gonna be the chapel. Just because we need options to move upward. The parlor on its own is not a good enough just a single choice. That'd be crazy just to leave it up to the parlor. So we'll do the chapel, but we're not gonna go in it. We're not going in. For now, we'll only go there if we have to. We will backtrack and go through the parlor now. Yeah. It's just it's a little bit too much where, like, I just don't have enough resources to do all that. Okay. See, this is why I had to pick the chapel. Because it just gives us some awful options. We're gonna take the corridor because it's always left unlocked. And hope we get something good here. The dark room wouldn't be the worst thing. We'll take it. It will get dark. It will get messy because we don't have a utility closet. I am now tempted to go back through the chapel and get a utility closet. Like, I'm tempted to go in here and back out. I wonder when, like, the threshold... Do I have to, like, step inside all the way? Do I have to lose a step for the power to go out? Yeah, I have to lose a step for the power to go out. Let's see if we can get a utility closet. I know we're using a lot of steps to do this, but I think it's important. Okay, so we have to go through here, this way, and we have to go into the chapel and lose our money. It's a shame. Sometimes they put extra money in here, or like they put stuff on here, but I guess not this time. They're just gonna take our money. Yeah, so we go to the Nook. Food for sale at the kitchen. I think we need the kitchen for something else. Oh, I think what the kitchen is, you could check and see what's being made for that's gonna be in the dining hall, like for dinner. And kind of plan your day around that. But I don't think we're that experienced enough for that yet. I think what I'll do is take the Nook and get a key, and then we'll turn around and go the other way. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay, and then we'll go this way. Now we only have 2 coin. We need 6 coin. Oh, we need the utility closet. I don't want to put a utility closet here, but our options are not great anyway. Honestly, the drawing room is not bad. That's not a bad decision. The utility closet will cut us off from this side of the building. We could always wait and get another utility closet when it is more opportune. And take the drawing room so we have a couple more options. I think that I prefer that. We'll look around, make sure there's nothing in here. And then we will head this way. Closet? Utility closet. Again, another utility closet. But I'm not ready for the utility closet. I think we'll take the spare room and just not go in it. We'll leave it as another opportunity. Let's see if we can get a utility closet over here. We do. Oh, but I do want the... Oh, I don't have enough stuff for this. So it is going to be the utility closet. And cut this side off. And we do actually have to go in and turn the dark room back on. Okay. And now we'll go through the spare room and see if we can make our way back over there to the dark room without, like, backtracking the whole way. Ooh, library? That's not bad. Courtyard. Not quite yet on the courtyard. Excuse me. So what's the point of this game? So, the point of this game, so you see this room at the top left? The antechamber? The goal is to unlock the doors to this room and go in it. This is the 46th room of a 45-room mansion. We need to get up here. And in order to do this, we need to unlock the doors and actually get up there. It's very difficult to do because it's a puzzle that you have to get very correct in order to make it there. We're doing our best. So today, for now, we have, let's see, we're at the library. I know there's nothing else around in here. We do get to check out a new book. We wanted to take out Swimbird. I know we did. From last time. We already did drafting strategy, and we already did the pump system. We're gonna do Swimbird, and then we'll do the other ones. There's only a few options. Yeah. With this, we looked it up last time at the end of stream. Most people on their first run, it takes them about 30 days. About 30 in-game days. Right now we're on day 9. So we're still kind of in the discovery phase, but we are getting better at it. We're still making mistakes, but we are getting better. Servants' quarters. We haven't had that before. Mailroom. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. See, but all of these options will cut this off. Other than the aquarium, honestly, I feel like we take the aquarium. Servants' quarters would be nice. But then we have to backtrack all the way through the house, and I don't have enough steps for that. We have to factor in our steps, so we're gonna take the aquarium, even though we won't get keys. And what we're gonna do is go this way. First, we will take... Oh, I can't take security. What a shame. Oh. It's gonna have to be the gym. And honestly, I want to go back to the utility closet and turn the gym lights off. Because when you go to the gym, you lose 2 steps. But is it worth it? Because we're never going back to that other side of the house. Unless we have to. So I don't think we... You know what? I don't think it's worth it. I think we'll just take the 2-step loss. We'll just take the loss. Oh, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That's pretty nice. I did realize, though, we actually can't get to the dark room from here. Oh, we don't have a gem for it! No! We'll have to take the storeroom, and then we'll go backwards. Okay, we got some coin, which is great. And a key. So some replacements, we are going to lose some steps. We also got... There's a gemstone. Nothing extra in here. We are going to have to backtrack a little bit. We'll go down from the gym just to see what we get. Might be something nice. And then we have to go back through the aquarium. We'll probably take a left. See what we get. We might be able to wrap back around again. Oh, we actually need a key card for that one. We don't have a key card. So, we have to go to the aquarium. We only have 15 steps. This day might end just because we run out of steps. There's 4 items in the walk-in closet, but it blocks us out, and then we have to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. That's gonna be really tough. We're gonna do it, though. What are these? Running shoes? Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Oh. Good to know. We got the coin purse, which means for every 3 coins we get 1 extra in interest. I don't think we've ever been in here. Let's take a look at another picture of her. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here, just a little closet. The walk-in closet. Okay. Now we do the great backtrack. Aquarium, library, spare room. Aquarium, library. Spare room. Drawing room. Chapel. Hallway. Chapel. Hallway. In here. It's a shame we only have 2 coin. We can't get a shovel. Back into here. And then we need to go to the bedroom to get a couple extra steps back. Bedroom. Den. Parlor. Den. Parlor. Corridor and drawing room. We only have 5 steps left. That is not good. Not good. There's a key in here. Let's see. We can only go this way. Oh my. We're cooked. We're cooked. We cooked it. That's it. This will be the end of this run. Simply because the only options we had... Oh, look, a magnifying glass, so we can't even use it. Inspects documents of the estate more closely. We got some cool stuff, but unfortunately this run did not go well for us. Let's see. Yeah, there's nowhere else for us to go. What a shame. Alright. That did not go well. That did not go well as well as the last one. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, by the way. All runs can't be winners. It's true. We haven't had a winner yet. We've had a couple where we made some extra progress, but nothing crazy. Day 10. Okay, here we are. This time, I want to try opening doors and not walking in the rooms. See how that goes for us. We'll start with this side this time. Nook, pantry, spare room. Take the spare room. And won't go in yet. Really, the den should go here. It really should. The dark room this far down? Without a utility closet? Should be the den first. Bedroom? Pantry, hallway. I mean, I don't have to worry about that side because the den's there. But perhaps we'll do the bedroom here for those 2 extra steps. Then we backtrack. Okay. So. We'll leave the spare room as it is for now. We're going to want to go into the den because there's going to be gems in there. We're also going to want to go into the bedroom because there's usually stuff in there. So hopefully we'll find some ways for the stuff to connect. Sure hope. We'll see. There's one. That's it? Just one this time? Okay. Security is a great option for here. The drawing room is also fine, but I think we'll actually take security. Use that gem right away. Security is important to have. We're not going to go in yet. You know what? We could do the closet because we could always take the spare room and go that way. Is this Minecraft? Oh my god, look, it's our beloved shovel. Shovel! Now we can shovel things. We haven't been able to shovel things since day 1. Now day 10 and we get a shovel. We'll go through security and go upward and see what happens. The spare room will just be a spare in case we need it. I just want to see really quick. There's probably stuff in there. Plus I want the steps. We'll lose a step to gain 2. Aha! Sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. I wish I was a beloved shovel. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, we got this. Let's go this way, yeah? This is our only way forward. And it's basically getting cut off. The chapel, huh? Guess that's what it's gonna be. We don't have any coins, so they can't take anything from us. This time. We should do the drawing room. We should. Okay, we can get some good stuff. Feel like having the patio, we could grab a patio. It wouldn't be too bad. There's usually stuff to do in the patio. Or we could redraw. Well, actually, we have to redraw if we want that. We could get a key, or we could get 4 coin. We're probably gonna need a key. I don't see the need to redraw that. I think that's okay. Okay. Pick up a key, and we'll walk back this way. This one, I think we're gonna redraw. The dark room honestly is our best bet. We could do the observatory. No, we can't. We're doing the dark room. Our only choice. Yeah. Now, we could technically backtrack. No, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the spare room and see if we can get a key. See if we get a utility closet. and work our way back to the dark room. It's just a repeat of last time, honestly. So when we go into that bedroom, we should get 7, because it'll be our first time walking in with the sleep mask, and we'll get the +2. So we'll get 7, so it'll cover our journey there. And hope it just brings us back. So let's go to the drawing room, and then the chapel, and security. Drawing room, chapel, security. I mean, I want to open these right now, but I won't be able to see one of the options. So, chapel, security. We still don't have the terminal stuff. We now want to go into the bedroom, and then the entrance hall. Bedroom. Yeah, we got our +5 and our 7. And then the spare room, there's nothing in here, but the commissary is not a bad option, but we cannot afford. We have to pick the storeroom. That was useless, that was a waste. Ah. The runs are just not going in our favor. Tonight? At least we'll get a couple steps back for being in here. We'll lose our coin right away. We have to go to the drawing room, then the dark room. There's that door there. Do I dare take the hallway or the corridor? I'm gonna do the corridor. Oh! Oh, my stuff's off! Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Hold on. Did we get a raid? Oh my god. Lore coming in? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where's this? Hi. Hi, Lore. How was the rest of your stream? Hello, hello, welcome in everybody. I'm so sorry my notifications are off for the raids because I had them off yesterday because I wasn't using a couple days ago because I wasn't using a model, and I'm using a 3D model today, so the stuff still doesn't work. I'm sorry. Hello, Wuwa model. Indeed, Wuwa model. Wuwa Vara. At least. Lore saw Wuwa model. I had to drop in. What do you think? Does it look Wuwa model to you? Raid of Goobers. The model is gorgeous. Woodful. I should show you the full. I should show you the full body. I should. I should show you the whole thing really quickly. We could take a short intermission to show you that. Surely, surely we have time. We could do it right here. So we're a little messy right now. Give me a second. I have to. It's a little. There's a couple issues with the dress, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Where is this? I will go to a default position so I can show you. Default. Alright. Default position for a second. To show you what's going on here. Here she is. It looks so good. Yeah, here she is. We'll go like this. We have some pretty hairs in the back. Pretty hairs in the back. We got a hat in the back. We do have full body. I just don't have full body tracking, so we can't get to see all of that. We can do some cute poses and things like that. We do have wings. We have multiple sets of wings. which is really nice. I was very excited for having multiple sets of wings. I won't lie, I was so excited. I stayed up really late to work on this, and it's a customizable 3D model. It's on VGen. It's created by Pastel and Palette. They had the 1.0 released quite a while ago, but they just updated it, so now there's a whole bunch of new fun stuff. So now we're using it. Now we're using it. We're doing it. I think it's really like one of the first like customizable 3Ds out there. And it's on sale right now too, so it's great. But yeah, thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it, and I hope it meets expectations for being Wuwa coded. I really do. At least I thought it did when I started pulling it together actually, and I started actually making it look like me. I was like, oh, I think we Wuwa coded it. I think we've done it. I think they've done it at least anyway. Let's put us over here. Turn us a little bit this way. There we go. There we go, back to where we were. And now we can bounce around. I would agree, it looks Wuwa coded, yeah. How's your Monday? It's been good. It was kind of busy, but I was so excited about the model. I was like really tired too because I stayed up way too late. I went to bed by about between 3:30 and 4 a.m. and then of course I had work and everything. That's my VTuber. I'm obsessed with the colors and the wings and just how it all comes together. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm hoping to have more fun with it. I'm not sure I'll be able to use it a ton for streams just because it's a very thick, hefty sized file. But right now we're doing good. Right now we're doing good and we're playing some blueprints and doing it and all that kind of stuff. And I like that we can bounce around. Like I could bounce around before with my custom. I do have a custom Vara made with Vroid that we use. Like we've changed the outfits before and the hair and all that kind of stuff. But this one actually has like animated wings. The big wings in the back are actually animated. So while I bounce around, they move. But also you'll see when I'm totally stationary that they move as well. There's a wing speed. Vara, hack into the Pokemon bot and get us the Clefairy. Maybe the next one will just be a Clefairy. We might not need to hack into it. We might not need a hack. It might just be ready. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. We'll get back to some blueprints for everybody that was watching. And I really appreciate it. And I had fun watching your stream earlier. I really did. We were getting into like those YouTube videos that you were watching of those crazy people who were in debt. They're actually in less debt than I am. Like they were really freaking out about debt. I have exponentially more debt than they do, but they're just like really super disorganized. So I thought it was crazy. I thought it was an interesting experience. But yes, let's see. Where were we? Oh, we were traveling back to we're going to go to the drawing room and then the dark room. Let's see. Drawing room is here. And then we're going back into the dark room. I couldn't get the utility closet, so we just have to take a guess on these. Oh, and we need a key? Oh, no. We can't see any of them. We just have to take a guess. Glad I was able to stop by. Gotta get ready for bed. Have a great night. Oh, do we do... Oh, one or two, chat? There's 1, 2, or 3. 3 we can't afford. 1 or 2. Put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Which one do you want? 1 or 2? Pick the 4th one. I love the way the wings move. Gives the model more life. I agree. I love it. I love it so much. 2? We got a 2? Okay. We can do the second one. We can do that. Let's go. What do we get? Ooh. I'm not gonna go in there. Actually, it looks like there's something on the table that I want. It looks like there's a lever on the table. This is for laundering coin. In here. And it looks like there's 2 levers on the table, actually. I mean, you know what? I'll go in and grab it. Oh, no, just hangers. Oh. We'll look around, though. There might be types of stuff. There is nothing. There is nothing in here other than the options to launder coin. So you can do the spin cycle and you can swap your gems for coins. You could do the wash and dry and swap your keys for gems. Or you could do the fluff and fold and you could swap your keys for gold. But we have nothing. We have nothing. 42. There it is, Dragonfly. Alright, let's try this one. We can only pick this side. This might be the end of this run. Just because I have no idea what's in here, we can't tell. It is! This is the end of the run. They gave us the furnace. Can't believe it. You know what? We have one more way to go. We can go in the corridor. We have one more option. All hope is not lost. We just need to backpedal and backtrack significantly. Unfortunately, we didn't get the utility closet, so it just makes it tough. But it's okay. Right here, this door. The one. We'll go through here and see what we get. We're just gonna get like a whole bunch of red rooms now because of the furnace. Maid's chamber is not the least... It's not the worst thing we can get. It is gonna be a big problem. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. That's not what we want. We really wanted the aquarium, but I do not have the coin, so we will take the maid's chamber. The only way out. Let's see. I don't think we've ever been in here, so let's read it. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. Sewing machine, we can look at this picture. Here's the staff. 1 month paid leave, I know, right? So right off the bat, the whole premise of this is that there is a our great uncle has passed, and we, in order to inherit this house, in order to inherit the mansion and all of his worldly possessions, we must find the 46th room of his 45-room mansion. So already right there, you can understand the predicament that we're in. We have to figure out how to unlock the doors and get into the antechamber in a certain amount of time. We only get 50 steps a day, which means we can enter 50 rooms a day. There are ways to gain extra steps and stuff like that. But basically, we go room to room collecting items and solving puzzles. And keeping track. I actually have a notebook next to me that I've been writing notes in this whole time. That keeps track of what we see in each room in case we never see it again or need to go back in the future. So that we can unlock everything that's happening. Just build one yourself and put a 46 side on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for the head pat. Unfortunately, it's invisible because of the 3D model. I'll figure it out eventually and get it to work. But right now it is, unfortunately, invisible. And we can refund anybody that uses points on stuff that is currently invisible. Here's all their stuff. We're gonna have to go this way. Hallway gives us 2 options. Archive gives us 3 options, but we lose 1 potential floor plan for the rest of eternity. And we can't afford the secret passage, so I know that it's dangerous to lose a floor plan, but the archives gives us options because we are totally locked out of the other side of the house. So I think we have to take this one. No way to prove that's not the real one, right? Let's look around and make sure, because sometimes they put stuff around. I did, oh, I remember, I wanted to re-look in here. We can get a couple steps. There's an apple. We can... I wanted to re-look at this. We read this last week. But there's something about the company name. Oh, the Heiress. So, this photography... So there's a camera in the dark room that has the SYNKA branding name on it. And so now we can confirm that Marion Marigold, who is actually one of the Sinclairs, basically it puts together that, like, the cameras were a way that they made money. Let's see. So we have we have 3 different doors that we can take. It's always really loud in the archive. Really funny. Let's go here. Well, we can only afford the lavatory. Not great. I'm only going in because I'm hoping to find something. There's his, like, thing, the HS. I was hoping for, like, a gemstone or something to be in here, and it's not. There's nothing here. Kind of a waste of steps, but there's not too much we can do. Hello, Apollo. We can only take Kochek. Everything needs gems and we don't have it. I think we'll leave this the way that it is. I probably didn't even need to walk in there and waste a step. But I did it out of habit. Parlor. Archive floor plan. Honestly, the parlor is something we need because we can get 2 gems from it, but it does leave us some issues getting other options. But we're gonna do it because we need the gems if we want to go to another room. Let's see. Let's pick up the key. And we need to figure out which box to put this in. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Okay. Like, you could be lying though. The statement on the white box is true. Oh, this is a little bit more difficult. The statement on the white box is true. Could be lying, could be false. The statement with the word white are always true. The gems are in the white box. There's nothing pointing me to another box though except for the white one. One of them has to lie. You know what? I think I figured it out. I think this one's telling the truth. The gems are in the white box. I think this one's telling the truth. I think this one's lying. Statements with the word white are always true. You know what? I think that one is telling the truth. Oh. one of these is lying. I think originally I think this one might be lying. The statement on the white box is true. I think they're lying because I think that means that it's false, which would mean that this one's statements with the word white are always true, which is the lie, which means, well, that points to it not being in the white box. Well, that one must be telling the truth. The one has to tell the truth. I'm gonna try the white one, but I don't think it is. Oh my god. Because everything was just about the white one. It was like, there's no other way. There's no other way of knowing. Okay. Let's see. That's all you. I can't do it without a diagram. Yeah, not without a diagram, huh? That hurt my head. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a hydrate. I might use my inhaler too, honestly. I'll be real with you right now. On my way to make it more complicated, it actually has to be more complicated because when I read the rules, in a book, I read one of the rules about some of the stuff. There it is. Every time you successfully get the gems out of the box, every time you successfully guess what box it's in, they make it harder. Alright, sorry, I just wanted to use my inhaler really quick. For some reason, I was like sitting here all fine, and then while we were trying to solve the puzzle, I started wheezing away. So I needed to address that very quickly. Alright. Now we're good. Can I introduce you to 5D chess with a multiverse time travel? I'm not so sure I could do that. Something is off normal. I'm asleep by now. Swapped Monday energy. Oh, I see. And what are the mechanics to it? I feel like I'm missing something. Puff break, it happens. Yeah, puff break. Alright, let's see. We are going the only door that we have an option to, now that we have 2 gems. Using our last key. Oh my. Our only option is gonna be the gym. We could take a wild guess on the archive floor plan. But it's really a wild guess. We should just take the gym. Because it's a guaranteed upward momentum. Guaranteed upward, even though we lose steps. Guaranteed. No, it's locked. We don't have any other options. There's nothing else. Oh, another ended day. Unsuccessful. I haven't even needed to consult my notes. Yeah, this time they called it Scarlet Villa because we had 7 red rooms. The red rooms are not fun. They are not Not fun. What time is it? Okay, we got time for like one more, I think. Especially at this rate, they've all been like super slow. I mean, not super slow. They've all been difficult. Okay. Day 11. Here we go again. I think we'll take the parlor. Sometimes I come back and I'm like, oh, what happened? No, you're good. Alright, we have a more difficult puzzle this time. Let's see. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's a lie. This is lying right now. A box next to this box is true. This one is also lying. So that means this one is telling the truth, which is a box next to this box contains gems, which means the white one has gems in it. Gimme, gimme. Alright. Courtyard. Courtyard! Honestly, we should just take the Nook. It was white twice in a row, it's true. Oh! What is this? Discount coupon book? Save 1 coin on any purchase you make in the estate. Ooh. Oh! And a key? Okay. The den. We've never had the den over here. That could work out. I think we'll take it. We're kind of doing a weird order this time. Kind of doing like willy-nilly stuff. We do have a key to open this up. Hopefully there's more keys in this. It's just a whole bunch of coin. Where was this when I needed it last time? That's crazy. Now we've got 10 coin? That is unreasonable. An unreasonable amount of coin. Okay, we'll open this one up, but we probably won't go in it. We will take... What we'll do is take the utility closet in case we need it, but we're not going to go in right now. And we will actually just go this way. The drawing room is really a great choice here. Not that the other ones are super bad, but this one gives us 2 nice options. Fills in where the other rooms have it already. Honestly, we should take the West Wing Hall, probably. The garage is also not a bad choice. We get 3 keys to go to the garage. I'm not opposed to cutting this one off to go to the garage. We have not seen the garage. I think we'll listen to the advice of always take a room you haven't been to. Like, when in doubt. And we'll look around a little bit in here. There's a really nice old car in here. There's the 3 keys. There's this. We can also, in the utility closet, I'm pretty sure we can open the door to the garage. There's a note. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. This is the 3rd time, highlighted 3rd time. Let me write that down. Christoph, 3rd time. Absent. Garage. Okay. Got it. There's some bleach in here, but nothing else. Some gas. Okay. Nothing in there. Okay. It was worth it for the 3 keys. I love hearing the paper sheets. Could you hear them? Hallway. Chapel, I really don't want the chapel. I think we... Maybe we redraw. Because we can. I'm not exactly satisfied with that selection. Aha. So... I think what we will do is take the storeroom and get a gem. And then we'll head our way back. We'll go into the utility closet to see if we can open up the garage door. This. And that. Nothing else extra in here. Let's head back. We need to go to the den. And then we'll go into the utility closet and see if we can actually access the garage. Might be a waste of a step, but it's worth it because I can't remember. Garage. On. I turned the garage on, so let's see. Yeah. It didn't do anything. Huh. Oh, that's different. Oh! Ooh. We haven't been this way before. Let's take a look around. Oh, so it takes us to the other side of this gate. Can we open it up? We can't! What is the purpose of this if we can't go out this way? What is the reason? Oh! I didn't see this before. Let's go. Wow, a treacherous path? I don't know where this is gonna take us, but... Oh, this is where that gate goes. Over there. We might be able to open that up. We're gonna go this way for now. Freedom, yeah. Nothing in here. 3 down. Oh my god. So, we could go to the root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. We don't have a shovel, so I'm not too bothered by that. Tool shed, 2 special items. Or the hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I feel like that could be really good for us, because I always have issues with not having gems. I think we'll try the steps, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there's a notice in here. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Revan, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, House Manager. We got fired. Not too much to interact with here. There's a dig spot. Outer room, hovel. Interesting. But alright, so we do have now like a perk. Hopefully that works out well for us. We'll see how that goes. And I think what I might do is just go around and see if we could walk out the front here and go back into the main entrance. That's a way more respectful firing than any company nowadays, I agree. Oh my god, it's unlocked now. The West Gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Nice! So now it's permanently unlocked, so we can go to this outer room every day. We could start each day with either special tools or something. Alright. We're back. And we still have most of the house to get through. And only 32 steps. Corridor, pantry, nursery. Nursery wouldn't be bad. But we will take the corridor. Well, you know what? We'll take the nursery because we're gonna need steps. Sounds kind of crazy, but... And we'll also check in here and make sure there's anything that we need. There's some coin, which is great. We have read this book already, The Red Prince. Make sure there's nothing else lying on the counters. Okay. And we'll go this way. Big win, indeed. The vault. We haven't had the vault before. It would lock us out entirely. I really want it though, because it's plus 40 coin. It just requires a 9 steps. But it would totally lock us out. We can't do it. I think we should do the hallway, because we need extra options. We could... See, I don't want to like cut ourselves too short, so I think what we'll do is security. And try to go around. Because with the hallway, we could just get all dead ends. So I think we'll try this way. And see what happens. We still do not have terminal code. Bedroom that leads the other way, we can't do that. See the pantry. See, we have to take the patio here. Got a gemstone. Chapel, do I dare? I guess I have to. Because I don't... The kitchen we could do, but it's not as productive. I think we'll have to take the chapel. Gives us 2 options. It'll take some coin from us. But at least we'll get 2 options. Let's see. Pantry, corridor, observatory. We could do the corridor, hoping that we can move upward from the other side of the chapel and have this as a backup. Observatory forces us that way. I think we'll take the corridor and not go in. Because we're starting to get a little bit up there where the next doors might be locked. Yeah, this is exactly why. I think we'll take the boiler room. And we'll go from there. Yeah. So, here we are in the boiler room. We could go the other way. It's been unlocked for us. We can't go this way. But we could just walk right across here. We've already done this puzzle before, so that's why it's so easy for us to walk in here now. And we could just go this way. Bedroom? That's not a good spot for the bedroom. Billiards? Kitchen. I think we'll take billiards because there's a puzzle and we can be rewarded with it with keys or other good stuff. Okay. And there's the door. That's the door we usually go in for billiards. Just checking around and make sure there's nothing special. There isn't. So, here we have our math board. So, the first one is going to be 15. And I'm actually going to get my calculator. And I need to find in the notes where it has the stuff because I can't remember. Let me put my little bookmark in. Here it is. Okay. So, we've got we've got 16, and purple is division. That's just 8. Where is 8? Okay. And then we've got 13 plus 17 is 30, divided by 10 is 3. Okay. Now we've got 1 plus 4 plus 3 equals 8. Yellow is minus, so minus 7. Go down to 1. And then pink is multiplication. So times 18, that's very simple, that's just 18. And then we've got divided by 3, 6. Very good. 2 keys. We playing darts? Can I bet $1,090? 1,000, huh? I'll just put my phone back so I can see it. Whoopsies. I messed it up. Here we go. I wanted to hide the chat from this, and for some reason, it has decided that that is not. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's put this to the side. Put the page back where we were. Put this back over here, and get our keys. And go the only way we can go for now. We do have the corridor for backup. Let's see. We will take this. Or some coin. Looks like there is nothing else in here. Yeah, nothing else. So we will continue on. The bedroom honestly would be a really great choice here. To up our step count every time we go in here. Ooh, and a coin purse. Good. So each time we collect 3 coin, we will earn an additional 1 coin. It's locked. Let's use the key. Let's see. This counts as 2 bedrooms. A bunk room. Lavatory. Passageway. Honestly, the passageway would be very productive. Let's take the passageway. And we will make a selection for each door. We might not go in it. We probably should grab the terrace, but then it'll cut us off. We do want the dining room. We do. The guest bedroom gives us 10, but usually the dining room gives us more. It'll also give us another option. So we'll take the dining room. We're not going to go in right now because we can't even eat. It's still covered up. We have not reached rank 8. Does it say that our rank? It does not. But we have not reached 8. So, we will go on both of these sides. I think now would be a great time for a closet. It's a gemstone and a key. Perfect. Alright. Alright, go this way. Use the key immediately. Dark room? Laboratory? I think we'll take the laboratory because we can backtrack to the dining room to go up. And we have not seen the laboratory yet. Okay. Here we are, a new room. Tons of stuff everywhere. This is like what my office looks like. Not all this, but like this. This pile right here. Let's see. I typically work over the SYNKA labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find a laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. It even looks like everybody struggled to get into the rooms. There's a door this way. There's a terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Press enter. Experiment setup, research logs, pause experiment, log into network. Experiment setup. Experimental house features. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, or whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, permanently add 1 gold to your thing. A letter will be delivered to the mailbox. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. So, perhaps it's each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Each ones are going to be hard for us because we already used most of the hallways. We're not using any gems to draft doors. So I'm thinking that we'll take this, and then every time that happens, we'll gain a key, a gem, or a die. Okay, do you want to create and activate this experiment? Sure. Okay. Research logs and stuff like that. No experiments found. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think we will continue. However, I need to take a break for a couple minutes. So, is it alright if I leave you here with non-tracking Vara? Is that alright? And, I'll be right back? Or do you require the break screen? Depends. I could put the break screen on for you. You know what? I'll do that. I'll just put the break screen on. It's gonna be silent. But you'll get this. You know what? I can put, audio for you. I'll put this one on. And I will be right back in just a couple minutes. Alright? Hi, chat. I see y'all having a little party in the chat waiting for me. Alright. I'm back. I'm back. And we're ready to continue. Sorry about that sudden interruption. I had to go handle something. Okay. Y'all are very cute with your little emotes. You're very cute. Look at you all go. With all those birds and dinosaurs. Alright. Let's see. So we are in the laboratory. I just paused it like that. We were looking in here, but we looked through everything. We need to look at the boards. There's a whole thing in here we gotta look at. Periodic table. Oh my. With an arrow. I imagine the table has to do with this. Oh, it sure does. It sure does. This goes 1 through 12. This goes 1 through 10. For power. That leads out to wherever it goes. If I had a nickel for every time a VAR emote shows off its butt, I would have 2, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that there's 2. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else on these walls that pertains to us. There's the counter here, but we can't interact with anything on it. These are making some noise. And we have not seen this one. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point. Room temperature. Complete thaw. Melting point ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa. In Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician. Interesting. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay, let's write that down. Ooh. My pencil fell down. Okay. So this was in the laboratory. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. We still don't know what the code is to actually get into the security terminal, which is like the most frustrating part for me right now. We can't actually get into it. Because in here, I think we could technically log in. Incorrect password, yeah. That's what I tried before and it doesn't work. We don't have anything. It's gotta be, let's see. It could be 13 letters long. Yeah. Just a couple random options. I didn't think they were gonna be right. Okay, let's take a look at this because I don't know what's going on with this. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh, well, we already have the boiler room on, so is that why this lights up? 3? Not sure. I guess what that means is there's no power. There's no power in here. Do we have a boiler room? We do have a boiler room. We could technically get to it if we want to. Wouldn't be too hard. Just go through the passageway, into the bedroom, into there, into the boiler room. I just don't know how to get the power to it. Don't quite know how that works. Time to start pulling random levers. Yeah, I like pulled a couple to see if anything happens and it doesn't. I would like to figure out how these connect, like how we get, you know, how the boiler room connects, but I'm not sure where that's gonna come from. We can give it a go though. It wouldn't be too hard to get there. Just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 steps. I mean, we only have 14. You know what? We only have 14. Let's open this door and see what we get. And we'll go from there. Archives? Wait room? Lose half your steps. We can't do that. Or the locksmith that locks it out. Keys for sale. I think we'll take the archives. Ooh, we could go to the library and read that book. I'm not sure I want to though right now. I'm a little tired. I think I might want to wait on the book. Well, it's just bird swim in there. Or do we take the archived one for 3 steps? We're like so close. We're so close up there. Which one? Which one, chat? For those of you who are still awake in here, do you want to go to the library and read a book? Or do we want to go to this mystery archived plan that requires 3 steps? What do we think? I'll let you decide. EP, I got very, very EP in the last few minutes here. Very EP. Archive? Mystery archive? Okay, that's 2 votes. That's good enough for me. Oh no, it's the walk-in closet. We got a key, we got a couple steps, and we got 10 steps. Well, it was worth it for the steps. And we gotta go back through the archives to go to another room now. Right. Haha, haha. Not great. We might have to backtrack all the way to the dining room. We'll take the archive plan. Oh, it's the... Is it the bunk room? It's the bunk room. So while there's really nothing for us in here, we got some steps. And now we have 32 steps. 32. Let's make our way back to the dining room. It's going to be this way. Nope. Can't be that way. Laboratory. Into the passageway. Into the dining hall. We still can't access the food, and that's okay. We're going over here. We have to try the archive because the kitchen will block us off. The laboratory will block us off. Hopefully the archive doesn't. Oh no. Do we have a utility closet? We do. All the way down there. Alright. There's only one door to go in, but we really can't make it a mystery because that could ruin this run. So what we need to do is go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rooms to turn the light on and then make our way back. I don't think we have enough steps. One, two. It's not easier. No, this time it's not because we'd have to go all the way to the garage. 1, 2, 3. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could cut it down to 11. We could do it at 11. I can handle that. Do we just go straight down from here, all the way down to the patio, and then walk down? We can go to the utility closet. It's our only hope. Our only hope is to go all the way down this hall, all the way down the end there, you see, to the very last room. Oh, you're good. Okay, and then once we're in here, we're going to security, and then the hallway. I'd like to see if we can get a bedroom in here. We're gonna open it up. I won't walk in. Bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Excellent. Excellent. I'm taking it. Double steps. 2 keys in here as well. Little hamster friend. Hi, friend. Alright, so now we're back to 29 steps. We're gonna go into the entrance hall and in the parlor. Parlor, nook, den, utility closet. So parlor, nook, den, utility closet. It should be this one right here. Yep. Huge room pool, it really was. And the dark room we are going to turn on. And now we have to take the walk back. So, we will go through... Basically, this is all going to be the same way that we came. And then we will go through the hallway and up from there. Technically, I think if we go in... I'm willing to test it. If we go into the bunk room, we should get 2 steps. We didn't. Okay. That's my fault. We lost a couple steps there. I thought it was like the other bedrooms that if you'll gain 2 steps when you go in it. And now we can go straight up. So we live. We still have... We have one more option. Honestly, I'm gonna take the guarantee of the gym. And I already turned the lights out in here, so we won't lose double steps in here. We just lose the one. We won't lose other ones. We'll take the kitchen. We won't go in it yet. I don't think we can access the... Yeah, we can't access the food in the dining room yet. So we just skip a little to make up for it, yeah. We should take the veranda. Just because it gives us another way out. It's 6 steps though, that's the problem. We're gonna run out of steps to take that one. So we'll have to go... We'll have to try to go up through the kitchen. We don't have any of the rooms unlocked though, we're really just filling it in. We could also take whatever this archive floor plan is and hope that it's something with a door. And not use steps. But we've never been to the greenhouse. So I'm not sure. What do you think, chat? Archive floor plan or greenhouse? We have one more door in the kitchen that we can go through. If we go through the greenhouse, we lose 3 steps. The archive plan, it doesn't take any steps, but we don't know if it's going to have a door or not. Well, the greenhouse doesn't have a door. Maybe we just... You know what? Maybe we just do the archive plan. We're going to do the archive floor plan. Oh my god. We lucked out. It's the library. It's the library, so we get another way. Huh? Oh, it's because our book is here? Swimbird by Marion Marigold. We took this out long ago. Simon, you could see it there in 85, and then we're taking it out again. Anne Babbage also took this out. Mrs. Peterson twice. Yes, please choose. I'm not good under pressure. So this is Swimbird. Look, it's got a little blue bird on it with some swimming wear. Ruffington Red Publishing, 1985. Take some notes. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. $1985. Okay. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That is the last page. I wonder, did I take a bunch of notes last time on the Red Prince? Red Prince scared of birds. Look up. Yeah. So this is interesting. Liking water more than the sky. Dare. I'm gonna write that out because they emphasize that so much in the book. Um. Hmm. I don't. Nothing's really standing out, but watch it stand out like much later on. I wonder, why did we even write down to to read this? There had to be something we saw in the archive, right? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not certain, but we've read it. I like the ocean. Yeah, I think the ocean is pretty cool. I'm not really you know, I'm not really an ocean fan in general. Um a derb, if you will. It's true. It's true. Let's see. We will I'm checking the table really quick, make sure there's nothing up there. And we're going to go this way. We're running out of options, running out of places to go. uh we are gonna have to try the archive because the freezer's not good and the vault's not good. So we have to try this. This is our only option. This is the only one. And hopefully, yes, there's a path. I don't, oh, it might be locked. It is locked. We're locked out. Magnifying glass, shovel. There's nothing to shovel in this one. Gems, there's nothing there. Um, and this is gonna be closed, day 12 and day 16. I hate that. You're back? We actually just messed up this run. Well, we didn't really mess up the run. We had no choice. All the options were basically dead ends. We were hoping this one would lead somewhere good, and it didn't. I'm reminiscing over our path. This is a lot of rooms that we unlocked. I think this is probably one of the more in-depth um runs we've had. We only had 2 steps left anyway. Um, but it's a shame. We can't even make it back to the dining room. I was gonna try and make it to the dining room. We could like eat, but it doesn't even matter. We can't go anywhere. Uh, well, it was a good run. It was a good run. It will be our last one for the night. Getting nerfed by the game because she's too good. I don't know about that. Sizable inn. 32 rooms total, 7 bedrooms. We did reach rank 8, so if we still had rooms to go, we could have turned around and gone back to the dining room and ate the food there. We could have. And we still had plenty of keys and stuff too, it's a shame. We did really well with the coin and key and gems. Ah. Mm-mm-mm. New rooms, 4 new rooms too. They even quit. We did alright today, not too bad. We didn't really make any, like, big discoveries. We did permanently unlock the West Gate, which is nice. Now we can get kind of a permanent buff when we start each time. And we did also look at the laboratory and a couple other rooms that we'll need to figure out what to do later on. This looks more, filled. But you did your best, kid. Yeah. That's it. That's pretty much how it feels. It's like, oh, we didn't do it again. Again? We're gonna try again later. I'm really, like, excited for, like, the day that it actually just works. You know? The day that we that that we actually get the stuff. I think that'll be nice. Um let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So this will be the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Um I hope you enjoyed looking at this model. Again, I'm not sure like how many days, how many times, how long will you'll use this model for, like, because I don't know. I just like to rotate it around with the other ones. You know what I mean? It's just like another one that we can rotate around. You'll be seeing a lot probably in shorts because I think it's so pretty. I feel like I feel like I don't want to say we can go. We're not gonna go viral with this one because like nobody cares. But like I think that I could muster up a couple extra people because how pretty this one is. Um, so you'll probably be seeing it a bit. Um, and yeah. So, over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging for all this stuff. I really appreciate it. We'll be back on Wednesday because we only have two streams this week. There was today and then there'll be Wednesday. Wednesday we're playing Roki. Um, it's something that actually Ray had gifted to me, and it looks really nice. It's another one of these like storytelling games out in the snowy wilderness. So I think we'll have a really nice time for that. I'm not sure how long it'll be, so I'm not sure how many days we'll need to play to like finish the story. But I do think we'll have a good time regardless. And yeah, so over on YouTube, have a wonderful night, and we'll be back on Wednesday.